So today I'm doing some seasonal maintenance on my Husqvarna LC 151S, and the first thing we're going to do is change the oil. So these models you're supposed to do it once a year. Husqvarna sells a kit that you suck the oil out with, but I don't have it. So I'm just going to tip my mower on the side and get ready to see some gross silvery gick. This is my fourth time changing the oil and it still looks like this, so change your oil folks, it only gets worse. Once it drains out, I'm going to tip the mower up and we're going to do some deck and blade maintenance and also look at the spark plug. So for the spark plug, you're going to remove this metal boot just by pulling out and then kind of finagling it by the engine cover. It can fit, it just takes a little bit of finesse. I'm going to be using an NGK spark plug instead of the, I think it's a QT7 from Husqvarna. Same thing, doesn't matter. A 21mm socket will remove this for you. If this video is helpful, please give a like and subscribe. Once we get the spark plug out, I'll show you the new one side by side. This one's not in terrible shape, but the performance wasn't what I was expecting, and realistically it's $6 here. It's an easy thing to change. So here they are side by side, new and old. The new one works a lot better. So after you thread it in by hand, we're going to take our 21mm socket again and we're just going to tighten it down. NGK recommends 1/8 of a turn to a full half turn of torque past snug. So I'm doing about a 1/4 turn. Then I'm going to reconnect the boot, and again it is a tight squeeze, but once you get it, just push it until it clicks on and you're good to go. Next you can tip the mower up, and I'm not even going to lie, I am a terrible maintainer of my deck. So I'm going to take a 17mm socket and I'm going to blast this blade off in reverse. And you can see the condition of my deck here. It's not good. It's covered in grass. It's always covered in grass. If you want your mower to last a long time, definitely clean the grass out every mow, but I don't have time or patience for that. So this blade took a heavy hit on a rock, big chip missing. And on the other side it's just not great either. So I actually went in my shed and found an old blade. It's not in terrible shape, but I had replaced it with that other one last year. So I'm just going to take a file and clean the edges up. I didn't want to get my grinder out when I don't have the blade sharpening drill bit yet. So all future stuff, but something's better than nothing. I'm just going to quickly take my screwdriver here, knock all the crusty old grass on. But let's be honest, the next time we go mow, it's going to be grassy again. So if you're really anal about this, clean it every time. Or if you're like me, just do it once or twice a season and hope for the best. So once you get this cleaned out, the blade is actually really smart. It says grass side, so as long as that's facing the grass side, you'll be fine. I'm going to use my impact wrench here to put it back on. It's set to auto mode, which means it only torques to about 100 foot-pounds. I'm just going to give it 3 or 4 ugga-duggas and call it a day. Click. Now, once we're back down, let's take the oil fill cap off. And this motor only takes half a liter or 16 ounces of oil. And I'm using Amsoil small engine 10W30. It's pretty hot here. You could run 5W30, but I feel 10W30 is a little bit better protection. And again, just 16 ounces, doesn't take much. Now, air filters are pretty cheap, but I couldn't find any local in stock, and everything I found online was like $40 or $50, which is pretty ridiculous for a little air filter. So I'm going to do the POS mechanic hack where I wipe it off, slap it a few times, and then stick it back in. Obviously, you would want a new air filter, but maybe next year.